Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the Mesa following.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The first step to ascend the energy scale is to delete the fuel entirely. Imagine a ship with no engine, no tanks, no fire, just a sail thinner than a soap bubble, stretching for kilometers in the void. This is the laser sail. It sounds like fantasy, but it is pure physics. We learned in high school that light has no mass. That is true, but light has momentum. When a particle of light bounces off a mirror, it gives a tiny microscopic kick. One photon is nothing, but fire a trillion photons from a massive laser array on Earth, and that kick becomes a shove. This is the brilliance of the Breakthrough Starshot project. By leaving the heavy fuel and the heavy engine back on Earth, the ship becomes light as a feather. With this technology, we don't crawl at 20,000 miles per hour. We accelerate to 20% the speed of light. That is 134 million miles per hour. At that speed, you could fly from Earth to the Moon in 6 seconds. You could reach Mars in time for lunch. And Alpha Centauri, that 70,000-year journey drops to just 20 years. It is the poetic return of the ancient mariner. Just as our ancestors used the wind to conquer the oceans, we will use light to conquer the void. But laser sails have a problem. They are great for small probes, but hard for massive colony ships. To move heavy human cargo, we need muscle. We need to bottle a star. And that's why we have the second option, fusion and plasma. Chemical fire breaks atomic bonds, yet it remains a weak and fleeting source of energy. Nuclear fission, on the other hand, splits atoms apart, but it is a messy and hazardous process. However, fusion is the magnificent force that powers the very heavens. Deep within the heart of our sun, hydrogen atoms are subjected to immense pressure, combining to forge helium. In this extraordinary reaction, an astonishing amount of energy is released. An output that makes even the most advanced rocket fuel seem like a mere flicker of a wet matchstick. For decades, fusion has been tantalizingly described as being 30 years away, but now we are finally on the cusp of realizing its potential. Imagine harnessing a direct fusion drive. We create a miniature sun encapsulated within a magnetic bottle, a brilliant and controlled inferno. We take the superheated plasma generated from this reaction and blast it out the back, creating an exhilarating thrust. This isn't just a quick surge of speed, it results in continuous acceleration that propels you through the cosmos. Think about the profound difference this technology presents. A conventional chemical rocket burns for a mere 10 minutes, coasting for months in silence, while a fusion ship can sustain its burn for weeks on end. It tirelessly pushes forward, drawing you ever faster into the vastness of space. This is the bridge technology, a revolutionary stride in our exploration of the universe. Fusion alters the very geography of our solar system. Mars transforms from a daunting 9-month isolation into a manageable 3-week business trip. The moons of Jupiter, once mere distant points of light, become our suburban havens. This unprecedented technology allows us to build colossal cruisers reminiscent of those in science fiction. Ships designed with artificial gravity and capable of carrying thousands of crew members. It turns our solar system into a thriving neighborhood, bustling with activity and potential. Yet even fusion has its limitations, operating at less than 1% efficiency. To venture beyond our sun and cross the vast, dark expanse between galaxies, we must seek the ultimate fuel, the most volatile substance in existence itself. If you want to know what God-tier power looks like, look at antimatter. It is the mirror image of normal matter, but it has one terrifying property. When antimatter touches normal matter, any matter, air, steel, your hand, they don't just bump, they annihilate. They convert 100% of their mass into pure energy. According to Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared. Let me put this in perspective. The atomic bomb that leveled Hiroshima converted only about 0.7 grams of matter into energy, less than the weight of a paperclip. An antimatter engine harnesses this annihilation. It is the holy grail of propulsion. With just a few grams of antihydrogen, you could power a starship to 50% or even 80% the speed of light. But here comes the horror. An antimatter ship is not just a vehicle. It is a contained apocalypse. You are traveling through the void, sitting on top of the most explosive substance in the universe. What if the magnetic containment fails for even a microsecond? Instant vaporization, no wreckage, no black box, just a flash of gamma rays. It is the ultimate risk for the ultimate reward. It pushes the laws of physics to their absolute edge. But even at 99% the speed of light, the universe is too big. To reach the other side of the galaxy would still take 100,000 years. To truly cheat the clock, we have to stop moving through space. We have to start moving the space itself. Einstein laid down the law. Nothing can travel faster than light through space. It is the cosmic speed limit. If you try, your mass becomes infinite and time stops. It is a wall we cannot break. But Einstein also left a loophole. He said nothing can move through space faster than light. He never said space itself couldn't move. Imagine you are on a treadmill. You are walking at a normal speed. You aren't breaking any records, but the floor beneath you is moving at 100 miles per hour. Relative to the room, you are flying. This is the logic of the Alcubierre warp drive. Instead of pushing the ship, we build a ring of negative energy around it. This ring contracts the space in front of us, pulling the destination closer, and expands the space behind us, pushing the starting point away. The ship sits inside a bubble of flat, normal space. Inside the bubble, you aren't moving. You feel no G-force. You don't age differently. Your coffee doesn't even spill. But outside, the universe is being folded around you faster than the speed of light. With a functional warp drive, the concept of far away ceases to exist. We could have breakfast on Earth, lunch on Alpha Centauri, and be home for dinner. Of course, the math requires negative energy, a substance that might not even exist or requires the energy of a Jupiter-sized mass to work. It is currently impossible. But 200 years ago, so was flight. 500 years ago, so was the round Earth. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit likes and the subscribe button. See you on the next topic.